Distribution. First, we need to know what a distribution channel is and what makes it different from sales channels. In simple words, a distribution channel is the means by which a company can reach out to the customer and sell the product, which can be by delivery directly or by sales channels. Sales channels or points of sales can be either intermediaries, resellers, dealers, distributors, or retailers. After making the products, Jumbo Pizza has to deliver them to the customer. Customers can either eat in the establishment, call by phone, and later pick it up, or they use the delivery man. Jumbo Pizza also comes with sales channels such as Rappi, Uber Eats, and Sin Delantal, but this will be explained later on. The main issue we noticed was that they only have one delivery guy for 2 shifts. This represents problems that if there are several deliveries that need to be dropped off at homes, all of the orders will have some type of delay which translates to customer dissatisfaction. We can try to avoid this by having one official delivery person and 2 delivery motorbikes. If too many deliveries link up, another employee that is not necessarily assigned to the task of delivering can come through and help delivering.
The process carried out in the pizzeria, it's an example of a job process. Remember that a job process is a manufacturing process in which single products are produced for a particular customer. They use 2 production strategies, make to order and assemble to order depending on their demand. When there is a low demand, they have pre-made the base of the pizza, and when a customer arrives, the pizza follows its ordinary production process. And when there is a higher demand, the pizzas are made at the moment the customer makes the order. The process begins with the preparation of the pizza dough. Since the dough must be left to rest at least for 1 hour and a half, this step is made at the beginning of the day, and enough pizza dough is prepared for the whole day. The rest of the process is composed of 4 steps. The first one is to stretch the dough. The second one is to add the tomato sauce, the cheese, and the different toppings. The third one is baking the pizza. And the last one is to cut and place the pizza in the box or the tray where it will be served. Jumbo Pizza has a total of 7 employees. 4 of them play a role in the process of preparing the pizza. Jumbo Pizza has 3 work tables, one for preparing and stretching the dough, one for adding the toppings, and the last one for cutting it. They have another table used to have the pizzas while they are served or delivered. They have 2 ovens, but now only one is working. The oven can only bake 1 pizza at a time. This represents a problem when having a high demand. When this happens, a bottleneck is created. The design of the layout is important to have an effective and efficient manufacturing process. A good planned layout ensures a good utilization of labor, and with a good layout, the process and flow of materials handling is effectively spent on productive operations.
The sales channel refers to the way in which the product or service is distributed or taken to the market so that consumers can purchase them. A sales channel can be direct if it involves a business selling directly to its customers, or it can be indirect if an intermediary, such as a retailer or dealer, is involved in selling the product to customers. In this case, the pizza restaurant sells the majority of its product directly to the customers, which go to the place in order to buy the pizza and eat it there or take it home. However, as well as almost the whole bunch of customers goes to the restaurant to buy it or ask them for home delivery, they also sell their product indirectly through other delivery services like Uber Eats, Rappi, or Sin Delantal. The restaurant also has flyers in order to get to the clients, and a Facebook page, which is part of the social media sales channel. However, as well as it doesn't have a lot of publicity or marketing strategies, their location is a key point to the good of the business, as they are located nearby 3 schools and between some main neighborhoods in a central location of the city. The Jumbo Pizza restaurant works well according to the resources and investment, considering the short time they have been in the market and the small business there is itself. However, they can still improve in a lot of ways. Here are some processes that can be changed, starting with the functionality of the ovens. taking into consideration that only one of the two ovens works, making it impossible to make more than one pizza at the same time. Other flaw that we found at the business restaurant is focused on the home delivery service, taking into consideration that they only have one delivery guy. The manager of Jumbo Pizza said that he feels very comfortable with that only delivery guy because of the fast, efficient job he does. The restaurant could also expand the local in order to have more space for new customers, or maybe even the same customers eating there at the same time, in an hypothetical case in which the restaurant gets full of people. They are actually in process of remodel one part of the restaurant.
We can see that Jumbo Pizza is not effective in its supply chain management. Supply chain management is the process of transforming the inputs into outputs and its delivery to the final customer. We have flaws in the distribution channel, which is that they only have one delivery man, and this causes that deliveries a day can have delays if they are too many. They also have a make-to-order production. If it's not done effectively, it can cause a bottleneck and there is not enough inventory. Also, they only have one of the two ovens working, which this causes the whole process to delay. They also do not have enough social media endorsement, which makes the business unreachable and unknown to the whole city.
The following table works as a little cheat sheet on what to keep, change, add, and delete from Jumbo's Pizzeria. On the top left corner, we have the keep field, where we can see our recommendations to keep the way the pizza making process is actually handled, keep the same suppliers that we had for the last couple of years, and keep the way in which they prioritize orders from in-restaurant to in-store pickup to delivery. On the top right corner, we see the change field where we can see our recommendations to change the way they place order for supplies and change the layout of their kitchen or line of production in a way that makes it more effective to move between stations. In the bottom left corner, we see the add field where we can see our recommendations to add an extra oven to their production line and to add an extra delivery man to their workforce. And lastly, on the top right corner, we see the delete field where we suggest to delete or remove any week-old supplies to ensure that only the most fresh products are being used on the production.
After the investigation and analysis of the restaurant, defining their problems, sourcing, manufacturing processes, warehouse, distribution, and sales channel, in order to understand how this business works and if it is doing well, considering all the context of the restaurant, as well as their flaws and opportunities, we have found some solutions that may improve their performance. Some recommendations were made in order to take advantage of their opportunities and grow as a business, like fixing the broken oven, hiring another delivery guy, expanding the local, and even making more advertising. We believe that following these recommendations after investigate the performance of the business, they could improve themselves, growing the business, expanding the market, and increasing their profits.